are starting with kettlebell reverse to forward lunge. So you're gonna have the kettlebell in a goblet hold. So these are gonna be pretty difficult to hold the goblet on these for a long period of time. So you might wanna go a little bit lighter just to start out with. So you're gonna have a goblet hold up here. You're going to do reverse to forward, all one motion. Then at 30 seconds, you'll change to your other leg. Reverse to forward. Box step-ups. For these, I want you to focus on reaching back with your back foot to touch so that your weight stays on your box foot. So what I mean by that is I want all my weight on this. So my back foot, I want it as far back as possible and only my toe touching. That's gonna force my weight and my tempo. So I'm gonna go slow and controlled. So I'm gonna press up, and I'm gonna reach back for my toe to go down, press up, reach back. So I don't have a lot of power coming up on the box if my foot is all the way back like this. And then at 30 seconds, you'll switch. Squat pulses, you're just gonna be in a squat position, feet shoulder width apart. You wanna get your legs parallel. Top of your legs, your quads. And then you're just pulsing right here in this position as long as you can. Try to only take 1 or 2 breaks throughout the minute. Step squats. For these, you're also going to have a goblet hold. So holding it here, you're going to squat together, squat together, back and forth. Now for these, if the goblet gets too much, try to start that way. You can drop it down on these and do them like this if it gets slick. The reason the goblet hold is better is because it engages your core as well. Glute bridges. You have the mat on the edge of the box. I like to sit and put the bag when I sit and then go down. That seems a little bit easier on your back as well. So I want my upper back on the box. I'm just pressing my hips forward, squeezing my glutes at the top and back down. Try to get your hips parallel at the top, squeeze for a few seconds, and then back. Static lunges. For these, your weight needs to go in your front heel. So if I'm gonna do a static lunge here, I want all my weight in my heel. So sometimes it helps me to bring my toe up off the ground a little bit. That forces me to put all of my weight in my heel, press up through my heel. At 30 seconds, I'm gonna switch sides. All my weight in my front heel. I don't want any weight in this back. Kettlebell deadlift to squat. So for these, I wanna focus on tightening my core when I go down into a squat. I'm gonna do a deadlift directly into that squat, and it's gonna be all one motion. So I'm gonna do a deadlift, right into a squat. So I'm kind of throwing the kettlebell up, catching it in a goblet, and going straight down, letting the kettlebell guide the movement. Split squats. I want to have my toe on top of the box. Once again, weight in my heel, pressing up through my heel. 30 seconds one side, 30 seconds on the other. And wall sits. Be careful not to slide on the wall, because there are things that will snag your clothes, some metal sticking out. So find a spot that doesn't have that. Get into that position and then sit back. So you want your thighs parallel to the ground, and you want to hold it for the full minute. So whenever you get up, don't slide. Come up and press off so you don't cut yourself or your clothing.